What's up, YouTube? Ask Was here. We are back in the 3 frames, and I'm joined by Ask Rob. And slightly to the left of me, we have a cameo from Luke the Joker. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
I have one rule: anything goes. If anything goes wrong, it's his fault. Oi, come back here, you. But actually, it's my fault. So yes, so today, I can't remember where we left off. I think we were doing something with bales. You'll have to excuse my Barry White-esque voice. I have a slight bout of COVID, but you know, I'm still alive, all's good. I'm sure it'll be gone within a few weeks or so. But yeah, so today we're gonna mess around, because I think we've had 2 sort of semi-sensible episodes, haven't we?
Yeah, they have been fairly sensible, to be honest.
Yeah.
Crash tractors run, are they?
No, I know.
No.
It's very depressing. I think we need to correct that position.
Indeed.
So I think we need to finish sorting these bales out.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. We've done all the grass.
Wait a second.
Yeah, that's from all the.
Oh,
cutting. Oh, what's happened?
There we go.
What?
I'm trying to start as we intend to continue.
Excellent. That's what we like to see.
Brilliant.
Oh, he's on his side. Amazing. That's how we like it.
Good work.
Good work. So,
Ah!
I mean, there we go. That's helping. I'm just going to walk over
Thank you,
here.
sir.
Don't forget to put your beacons on.
I think I have them on, don't I?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be unsafe.
Oh, we have a flying tractor. Are you? I mean, we're reaching new heights in this game.
Yeah.
And worse jokes.
There you go.
I've got the beacon.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice dismount.
I just sort of
Damn,
caught that.
landed.
I'll give that a solid 9.
Very good. Oh, hang on. I've got to turn off the practice in this game, don't I?
So
You guys aren't doing things properly.
no, nothing at all. So did we? This grass is cut already, isn't it?
Yeah. The grass fields, I think, are both
Yeah,
in the same state.
all 3 of them. So
Yeah. What's going on in field 40 over there?
that's a good question.
I think we finished everything. We were doing contracts, weren't we? So
Yeah.
it probably means we finished everything
Would-
on our own land.
Yeah, we were doing contracts, and then we started baling this stuff.
Yeah.
How far
so-
thinged are these?
We're on 0 when I looked at them earlier.
Grass.
Oh, 1% now.
100%. Oh, fertilized. Sorry.
Fertilized, yeah.
Fermented. That's the word.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Fermentalized.
1%.
Fermentalized. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, they're all brand new. We were finishing. We just done it when we saved.
Cool. Well, we can.
So maybe we weren't doing contracts. We must have just cut the grass.
Yeah. I think maybe we finished that off. Well, let's do. There's some baling. In fact, there's 2 fields of decent-sized baling, so we could do that and borrow equipment for both. Don't know how much equipment we have for all of us to be doing something. Let's have a looky. Tell you what, we'll borrow equipment for that one, and we'll accept the.
You only need to borrow it from one because we can
use ours.
we can use ours. So yeah.
Okay, there are 2.
We got 2 tractors.
Yeah. Got 2 tractors we can't afford. Welcome to Fram life, Luke.
Yes, you put me in debt and I have only just got here.
Exactly. It's the farm's debt. It's shared debt.
Right.
So much so that I can't actually take out any more money, so that's all good. I'm gonna tab over to the shop and see what's there. Do we still have that?
There.
Oh, screw you guys. I'm getting home. Have we still got that random tractor on the field that we can't get rid of? I can't remember.
I don't know actually. I don't think so.
I don't know if it
I don't see
disappeared.
it anywhere.
Okay.
Would you like me to
should
bring
have.
a tractor and baler to wherever it is we're going?
Yeah. Well, what
yeah.
What have you got there? You've got a tractor, baler, mower.
It might be worth using the stuff they've supplied here because it's a round baler and a bale stacker.
Oh.
Although we do have a bale stacker, don't we now, or do we not
No, we
yet?
didn't
I
buy
can't
one
remember
yet.
if we
I'm
got-
broke.
No. So yeah, it might be worth using this stuff.
Okay.
I suppose it doesn't matter. You can use the auto load on our trailer instead of theirs.
Yeah. Well, if you...
So yeah, whatever you want, really.
Well, we're still going to need mowers, aren't we?
I've got a mower on here, but you can bring more.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 fields, so Luke, if you want to mower up. I don't know if you want the bigger beastie.
Oh, the tractor's different, are they?
Yes. Ah! You take
Yeah,
this one.
they are. There's a smaller and a bigger.
I have a 7R.
I say this is the baby, but it's
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
8R. Okay.
already running.
So 21 and 20 are in the southeast, by the looks of it.
Yeah. With
I'll
we
head
don't
over
need
there.
any windrowing stuff, do we? We just need.
What's the contract for?
Good question. That's what the Fram manager should
there.
be telling me.
Well, you picked up the contract.
Mowing and baling. Mow the grass in field 20. Bale the grass and wrap it to make silage bales.
Silage, and is the other one silage as well?
Yes.
So with my mower, the one that was supplied, it does need to be rowed.
Okay.
So I could just not use this one if you wanted to do all the cutting, or
I
could bring a
don't mind.
windrower.
bring a rower.
We can bring a windrower and the mower.
Yeah, bring a rower then. There's the one in the shop is a very small one, so
Yeah, we'll bring ours. Well, I'll put it on the back of this trailer, and that way Luke can bring the thingy bobby, the mowers.
Still haven't found the mower. I don't know what it looks like.
It's
the white and green
yeah. Where is it hidden?
tall one.
Where do we put it?
It's either in the shed or it's over near the wrapper.
Are we missing a mower?
Maybe we are. Maybe that's one of the mods. We had a bit of a faff trying to get this to work.
We did.
I think it took us a couple of hours, was it?
Yeah.
It was a long time.
we are missing
So it's
some mowers.
it's entirely possible that because it's the mowers that were part of the premium.
But we've got the premium.
That's what it was. Yeah, but you've saved the game since you loaded it without premium.
Oh, and we can't. Okay.
It's all right. So just give yourself the
money
amount
that
that
it
they're
costs
worth
for the
and
2
rebuy them.
mowers. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went through a whole thing of trying to figure out why the game wouldn't work.
Yeah, it was all very confusing and fun, but we're all IT professionals here. It's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I sort of took over the explanation
No,
there.
it's
It's
fine.
your
It's
series.
fine.
You tell them what's going on.
You did it perfectly. I expect the Fram manager to do all this sort of work. I'm just the face. You're the PR guy. I'm just I'm just the puppet. I just go yes. Right.
It's actually remarkably hard as someone who makes videos to know what I'm supposed to do when I'm a guest in a video.
What do you remember? What mowers we
Are
actually
you
had?
Jeremy Clarkson or?
I'm definitely Clarkson.
Yeah. I think I'm Caleb.
You are
in
Caleb.
this particular.
I just
particular
crash
one.
into everything and buy Lamborghini things that we can't afford, and Rob just is the sensible one.
Say power!
Exactly.
I definitely wasn't Caleb on the stream I did with Luke the other day.
Was it the 2 John Deeres that we had?
No, it was.
Or was it the Kuns? I can't actually.
You have the
remember.
butterfly mower, the HX20?
The green and yellow one. Sorry, green and white one.
Green and white.
Mowers. Where are the mowers? There they are.
Samazes.
The Samaz. It was those 2. So if you give yourself 70,500 and 14,000.
Okay. 64,500.
84 and a half.
Right.
84.
84,500.
84,000. I can add.
584,000.
And I keep taking screenshots.
To be out of debt.
Yeah.
5,800,000.
How about that? No, not really.
Oh,
To those
blimey.
watching, if I seem like I'm a bad driver, I have Australian lag.
How much did I just give myself? Was it 9 million?
I don't know. 900,000.
900,000.
900,000. Okay, well, that's clearly not right. So I'll remove 900,000. Oops, no, that's adding. I have COVID, folks. I'm going to use that excuse. I'm going to milk it to death. Okay, so what do we
Right,
say?
now give yourself
85.
Give yourself 86,500.
500.
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
It's good enough. Right, buy that and buy that,
Oh, you bought them, yeah?
and you should now. I think you gave yourself 2,000 too much. You were at 59 and we were at 57.
Okay. Well, I was relying on your
So-
maths, so you know it's fine.
Yeah, it was my fault.
I'll
that one.
remove 2,000.
Um,
There you go.
so that's at
Over
the
time.
shop now.
Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. You've loaded that up. I will drive over. Start. Wow, this tractor takes a long time to start. Right, let's get the indicators going. Here we go, people.
I
Moving,
didn't know until
moving,
just
moving.
now that that wasn't on purpose. I mean, that it was on purpose.
No, it was on purpose. Definitely, definitely was not on purpose. Where am I going?
You're saying was a lot.
Yeah, was.
Was.
Whiz was.
It's like David Bowie. Was.
Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. To true.
Yeah, you're coming towards me.
To true.
Turn
form.
right.
I am going.
Hard
the wrong
right.
way. I'm gonna go right.
Wait, no, maybe that's Luke coming towards me. That might not be you.
Okay, I'm not gonna go right. I'm going left.
Yeah, it's
You got
Luke.
the-
Sorry.
Windrower was?
I do have the windrower.
Ah, cool.
Thank you for loading it, sir.
I wasn't sure if it was off the ground or not, though.
I've just done a big circle. I'm now headed to 20. Where am I headed?
20 or 21,
Yeah.
either of the two. They're next to each other, so it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna cut across field. Here we go. Oh, there's a big
I
fence
quite like
in
this
my
New
way.
Holland tractor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
quite nice.
I've crashed into something already. Excellent. Right, what have
I expect it doesn't have a front PT. Oh no, it does have. I'm using it. Duh.
Rob's been streaming for the last 5 hours, people.
Yeah.
Get him
I
right.
know. I have. It's true.
I've got-
I'm
I've got-
pretty.
COVID people, I apologise on Rob's behalf. I
Yeah.
don't know how that makes sense,
think-
but
And it's what 5 a.m. in the morning for Luke. So,
yeah.
so none of us are in a good position to be playing this game right
Nah,
now.
we are dedicated to the cause. Where am I going?
All for your entertainment, people. All three of you.
All three of us. Me, myself, and Irene. Um.
Dumb and dumberer.
Oh, I've just driven. I nearly drove into a lake. Come on. What's going on? Everywhere I
Fine,
seem to be
Jonathan. You're
going
on
at the
field
moment.
13, are you?
fences. What's that?
Are you on field 13? No, 14?
Yes. I'm slowly making my way over.
Have you got the right mini map yet?
No, I've
You got the square
I've got
one.
a square one. Yes.
Okay, you're
Yes.
fine. In that case, yeah. If we
He is
tell
coming.
you directions,
I'm
then
coming. I'm
they
nearly
should
there.
be accurate.
In fact,
There you are.
I am here.
Yeah.
I'm very much here. I mean, you don't. Oh, that's falling off. Excellent. Don't fall off yet.
This baler's on 220, is that correct?
I'm sure whatever will be fine.
Right, I'm gonna leave this here. Oh, and get out of the tractor apparently. That's not what I intended to do. That's what I intended to do. And now I can get out of the tractor. I'm going to get this bad boy. Come to me. Pick it up. Tell you, pick it up. Ah! Hi.
Right, oh, we better make it a frame.
Ah. Right, let's go in there. Go and get you. Meow. let's hook up here. Hey, we finally have it. Right. So I suppose I should go and tidy up this mess that Rob's creating. Did we get the new mows?
Yeah, they're in at the store.
Oh. Do you want to go and grab those?
I was
Luke?
already in this field.
Oh, I'll go grab them. Yep.
Cool.
Just gotta find where the store is in this place.
It's left,
It's,
right, left, and right.
It's west. Due west of where we are.
Aha. Near field 23, is that the one?
Yeah, it sounds right. I don't know.
Yes, we'll say it's right.
Probably. Yeah.
Why is that? No, lower that. That's what I want to do. Right. Let's row the winds. Listen to Rob, he knows best. Mother knows best. Oh.
I don't know. I actually think probably Luke's the most experienced of all of us now.
He might well be. Do you think he's after your job, Rob?
Yes, I've never streamed it before.
I think he
And I've
is.
crashed into a tree, but yes.
Tis the framming way.
Actually, I think there's a fence there.
The fram is strong with this one. What do you mean I don't have access to this land? Of course I do. I have access to all the lands. Go, go, go. What am I stuck on? Nothing. Excellent. And if there's time, we might even do a hyperlapse. But we'll see.
Oh my. Probably should have started that by now if we were going
You think so?
to. Well, I suppose there's a fair amount to do still.
Yeah. We could do this field and then hyperlapse the other one. How about that?
Sure.
I don't know which field is bigger. I'm going to get caught on a tree.
I think 21 is bigger.
Cool.
Just about. There's not a lot in it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Don't get caught.
Everyone's probably like wondering why I've got this mower on the front. It probably ought to be on the back.
Have you got the mower in the wrong
But
place?
I find it easier. Well, I mean, it works.
Well, that's the main
I
thing.
don't know if it's wrong or right, but I find it easier on the front. I find it more predictable to steer.
I feel like what I'm doing is a bit redundant. Everything seems to be in neat
Why?
rows already.
Oh, but there's loads of rows. You're making
Okay.
very few rows.
Oh, okay.
Are you? Where are you?
I'm here.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're putting like 3 rows into one.
Okay, cool. As long as I'm being helpful. I'd hate to
Yeah,
think that I was being
absolutely.
unhelpful. So, in other news, I went and test drove a very interesting vehicle at the weekend.
Oh really?
Yes.
You're always doing test drives.
Not always. Mainly doing surveys. Not surveys, what you call them? Where you go and do questionnaires about things. It's not a survey, it's a...
Oh, focus group.
Yeah, something like that. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and test drove this vehicle mainly because there was a competition involved, but I actually sort of fell in love with it, and it's completely out of my scope of vehicle that I would consider. It's a BYD Seal.
I've never heard of that.
Chinese brand, all electric.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's the reason it's not a car I'd usually consider, because I wasn't sure about electric at first. But yeah, it's actually it's the car that I went to see that I had to sign an NDA on when I was doing my thing about it. So I'd seen it before it came onto the market anyway. But and it was quite funny seeing all the touchscreen stuff not being in Chinese and actually being in English. But yeah.
So your NDA's expired now.
Yeah, that's well past. It's out now, so it doesn't matter. But
Right.
yeah, so yeah, that was one of the things I wrote down on my questionnaire. Make sure everything's in English, so they clearly listened to me. No, not really. I'm joking. But no, I was very impressed with it. It's very well built.
Excellent.
It doesn't feel tinny or anything, and it was actually very impressive. the model I drove, it was quite funny because I was speaking to the salesman about it, and the model I drove, there are two models basically. There's an Excellence and a, I can't remember what the other one is, Elegance or something like that.
Yeah.
And the only difference between the two, which he told me, was one has four-wheel drive and a head-up display, and the other doesn't.
Right.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense. That's a significant change.
yeah, and I was like, okay, it seemed a bit odd to me. So the one I drove was the two-wheel drive, but I was actually interested in the other one, the four-wheel drive one. So
Right.
I put my foot down, and this thing took off in sport mode to 60.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane.
Yeah, electric.
Yeah,
torque
the torque is
mad.
ridiculous. So anyway, he gave me the spec sheet, and I said I'll have a think about it. And if I'm ready next year, I'll probably decide, because I'm not ready now. And he gave me the spec sheet, and I had a look at it. And there is a massive difference between the two models that he omitted. The four-wheel drive version has another 200 brake horsepower.
I was about to ask, does it have another motor?
It has four motors. So the one
Yeah.
I was driving was 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. The other one is 3.8 seconds, 0 to 60. That is quite a bit of a difference.
That's
So I was
that's
like,
significant.
okay, maybe I want to actually try that one.
Well, I guess arguably the only difference is that it's four-wheel drive, and to achieve four-wheel drive is adding two motors.
Yeah.
So that technically what he said is kind of true.
Yeah.
It'd be a different experience
Technically.
to drive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, in terms of the feel and everything else, the interior is the same. Everything's the same. It's just.
Yeah.
But there's some things that are a bit gimmicky and quirky, like the touchscreen. You can rotate to portrait and landscape via the touch of a button if you want. There are no physical vent controls. Everything's electronic. So
Ooh,
if you
that sounds like a point of failure.
Yeah. Well, they did it on one of the old Lexuses, the LS range, I think, back in the 90s.
You'd kind of trust the Lexus electronics a bit further than you would a fairly new.
Well, arguably they probably come from the same factory.
Yeah.
Well, these days.
But it was quite weird because you tap a button and you get a picture of the dash, and then you move each respective vent to where you want to. You sort of drag it.
Wow.
And the vent moves.
That's kind of cool, really, isn't it?
Or you could just tell it to go onto smart, and then it will just move around. And I mean, it does stuff like detect the amount of pollution in the car, the particulates, and then adjust various vents and things to deal with that.
If you
but yeah,
expelled a little wind and it went red or something.
So I mean, there's just stuff on the car that's ridiculous. But I don't know. Some of it is when I'm adjusting a vent, I don't want to sort of be scrolling through screens while I'm driving to, pick something out, and I just want to.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But yeah, it seems to be the way things are going now with single screens.
Yeah, I think it's unavoidable. Like it's gonna happen.
I mean, weirdly, they do give you button. There is a physical gear lever to select. There is a park button. It's not all. Whereas the new Tesla, they've removed all of that and put it on screen now.
Yeah, it's all on screen. Yeah.
Which is quite. Even the indicator stalks are buttons on the steering wheel. I mean, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind that. Like, if you've ever ridden a motorbike, it's a switch, so it's not really much different.
I suppose so. If you've ridden a motorbike.
Yeah, if you've ridden a motorbike. But yeah, I don't think for indicators particularly, I don't think that's an issue. But yeah, other stuff I think probably I would.
Yeah, I mean, look,
struggle with.
If your touchscreen fails, you have no access to the car systems. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a point of contention. I don't know how robust these things are.
Yeah.
I mean, that comes with a.
The nice thing is.
Go on.
The nice thing is that if your battery won't die because it's constantly being charged by the main power plant in the car. So unless you run both completely dead, you won't have an issue.
Of Tesla's having a 12-volt battery fail and not being able to get into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is the
I think
auxiliary battery, the 12-volt one, is a big problem for a lot of cars like that.
Yeah, a lot of them now though. I think that may have been what prompted the change, but a lot of them now, it's constantly charged by the vehicle battery.
Oh, okay.
Is this okay, or have I just made a mess of this? I don't know what's going on. I've just been going around. I think this is
That's
okay.
fine. Yeah, that's all right.
When you say powered by the main power plant, are you talking about hybrid?
No. So you have a separate 12-volt battery,
Yeah.
as well as the batteries that power the motors.
Yeah.
So the 12-volt battery is charged by. It has a DC charger, DC to DC charger.
Yeah.
From the main car batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, whereas there are petrol vehicles with a normal battery that if the battery goes dead,
Yeah,
like the manufacturer's chosen not to have key locks and stuff like that, and you're screwed. You can't get in the car. There's a way, a specific way you then have to get in the car.
Yeah. Well, I think they all have those secondary access, don't they? They have the manual access. So
they should do now, yeah. But there have been instances like the Tesla where it's been a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the vehicle's lithium batteries will charge your external 12-volt battery that powers the low voltage systems in the car.
Yeah. I mean,
so
they've got
won't ever be an
8-year warranty on it, and they've got 6-year battery warranty, and so the warranties are good. And I'd be interested to see what the longevity is like, because anything new is fine.
Yeah.
It's if it starts falling apart after 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, you just don't know until you've had it for a while, or someone's had it for a while.
Yeah, but it's a premium car, and they're undercutting the German market quite significantly in terms of price.
Well, that's probably the only way they'll get sales, because people won't trust a Chinese brand over a German brand unless it's a lot cheaper.
But that's the thing, if they start taking over that market, because they're flooding the market with these cars at the moment.
Yeah, there's loads of them, isn't there?
Yeah, and people will buy into them because they're cheaper and what have you.
It's a good thing because it'll force the other cars to come down in price.
Oh, I mean, their prices are ridiculous. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. Yeah, all vehicle prices are ridiculous at the moment.
Yeah.
Used and new.
Especially the classics.
Yep.
My Mark 1 Golf gets further and further away every year.
Indeed.
Right, what am I doing? Where's Luke? He's been very quiet.
I'm in 21, doing some mowing.
You're in 21?
Oh, nice. He's ruining your hyperlapse.
He is ruining my hyperlapse. How could you?
Oh, sorry.
If you're gonna do one this episode, then you probably ought to do it now, to be honest, because you've got like 2 minutes left.
Good point. Okay. In that case, we will hyperlapse.
Woke up early in the morning, sun was rising high. Past Robin Aswell staring at the tractors nearby. They fired up those engines, ready for a big old day. But instead of rows of corn, they planted flowers in clay. Grand days, riding tractors roll wild. Planted wrong crops, singing loud. Grand days, laughing hard and crashing too. That's just how these Fram boys do. They call it a Fram, not a farm, thinking they got it right. Messing up the field terrain, turning day into night. They sowed tomatoes with the wheat and carrots with the peas. Spinning wheels and flipping plows, living life just as they please. Fram days, riding tractors roll wild. Planted wrong crops, singing loud. Fram days, laughing hard and crashing too. That's just how these Fram boys do. loud. Granddad's laughing hard and crashing too. That's just how these Fram boys do.
Well, that was a fun little hyperlapse. I hope you enjoyed that. But I think this is going to be a wonderful time to leave the episode right in the middle of a job, as we always do. We hope,
Absolutely.
yeah, we hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you, Luke, for joining us. And please
Anytime.
feel free to join us in the future. Don't
I will,
forget
thank
to subscribe and leave a like and a comment. Head over to Ask Rob and show him a bit of love. Go and check out Luke
There
as
you go.
well, because why not? Why not? Send them all your way. And yeah,
Oh dear.
we will catch you in the next one. Was out.